boys and girls. Look at this. We're going to do a special job. This is going to be a really nice picture that you're going to make. You have an empty page like this at your house. Ask mom or dad where it is. And I'm going to explain what we're going to do here. But first of all, remember this book. I read this book to you on the video, and you need to be sure to look at that video so that you know what we're talking about. In this book, the little girl kept saying, when I was a baby, remember she said, when I was a baby I ate yucky, gooey stuff, and now I can eat things like pizza and noodles. She kept saying, I used to do it like this. Now that I grew and I'm bigger, I do other things. So that's what I want you to think about. Think inside your own head. Something about you. Something about you when you were a baby and it's changed. And now that you're bigger, you're doing it differently. This says, when I was a baby, and you'll make a picture here of something about yourself when you were a baby. And then think about, now that you're bigger, things have changed. And this says, now I, and you make a picture. And then you'll need one of the grown-ups to write what you say. Here, I'll show you what I did. This was my way that I did it. This says, when I was a baby, I had a toy dog named Dobie. And that's true. Now I have grown-up kids. And I drew a picture of that. Here's baby Miss Gail lying in my crib, and here's my little dog Dobie. And then now that I'm grown up, I don't play with a little dog named Dobie, but I have 3 kids and my kids are grown up. Alec, Harry, Tim. Here they are. And I tried to do a good job. I made the picture big enough that you could see it. And I tried to make the picture interesting. I put a picture of myself and the dog in the crib, a rug on the floor, a nice window. I put my 3 kids and the grass that they're standing on. What do you think? Now, I got duds. Want to see the duds? Because I really don't want you to make a dud. I want you to do a good job. It says the same thing. When I was a baby, I had a toy dog named Dobie. And here's Miss Gail in the crib with the toy dog named Dobie. What do you think about that picture? Can you even see it? We have talked about this before. This is too little. You have to make the picture big enough that people can see. When I was a baby, I had a toy dog named Dobie. Now I even forgot a word here. I forgot to put the word have. This says, now I grown-up kids. I have to get my green marker and put have. Now I have grown-up kids. Except look at this picture. Is it big enough? Yes. Did I do a nice job? Yes. Is this a picture of my 3 grown-up kids? No. You have to make a picture about yourself and something that changed. I used to have this toy, now I have grown-up kids. This is not, I mean, they're nice flowers, but am I supposed to be making a picture of flowers? So you have to pay attention to what you're doing. So let's just think for a minute. Everybody's a little bit different. Remember that girl said when she was a baby she cried, and now she could use words. A little girl said to me one time, when I was a little girl I cried, and now I already know how to read. So that's even better than talking. Sometimes kids like to talk about things that they could do. Like they could jump off the diving board, they could ride a bike, they could ski, they could skate. They could go on their scooter, they could throw a softball, they could play t-ball, soccer, lots of things that we know how to do. Can babies do those things? What do babies do? Babies can lie on the rug. Babies can sit in their high chair if you help them. Some babies, when they get a little bigger, can crawl. But they don't do all those exciting things big kids do. Babies, now I said that I had that toy dog. Babies have other kinds of things. Babies have rattles. Babies have those board books that the pages don't rip. And they usually chew the books. Do big kids chew their books? So you think something about yourself when I was a baby, and make a picture of yourself and whatever you want to say about when you were a baby, and then think now I'm big and make a picture that shows how things have changed. Don't make a silly picture of a tree and some flowers.